Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha, Rakah, Wadash, Mama. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS. Salutations to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity around the four corners of this earth. I'm the Karkarab Bun Yasharala, coming out of the Lions Den camp of Yasharala here in Jacksonville, Florida. And now today I'll be coming out with another little quick lesson. I won't be before you too long. But just going over the books of wisdom here in Proverbs and Sirach and different things of the sort. But without further ado, I'm going to just get right into the scriptures. This is Proverbs chapter 1. I'm going to start at verse 20. It says, wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. See, wisdom crieth without, and she uttereth her voice in the streets. You hear the voice of wisdom. You hear the voice of the Heavenly Father through the men of the Lord that the Heavenly Father has set up. The brothers that go out to the highways and the byways, week in and week out. The brothers that do videos, putting these videos out on the unicorn, i.e. this internet, YouTube, week in and week out, day in and day out. That is wisdom crying without, and that's her uttering her voices in the streets. So like her voice in the street. Verse 21, she crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long ye simple ones will ye love simplicity? And scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. See, wisdom is saying, the Heavenly Father is saying, how long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? And this is being cried out. Wisdom is her voice is being heard. She's crying out in the chief places of concourse, the places where there's a lot of foot travel, where everybody goes, in front of marketplaces, in front of stores, in front of different gatherings of people that go to these different places, these different establishments. This is where wisdom is crying at, in the chief places of concourse, in the openings of the gates, in the gates, the entrance of these buildings in different places as you walk and as you go. This is where wisdom crying, and it is saying, she is saying, how long ye simple ones will you love simplicity? How long are you gonna sit here and be caught up in all this mess? For 2/3 of our people, how long are you simple ones are you gonna love simplicity? How long are you gonna delight in your scorning? And how long, and how much are you gonna hate knowledge? You fools hate knowledge. How long are you gonna do this? Because our people, they caught up in the simplicity of things in this society, this kingdom, and how things are convenient. As the brother Marzan in the camp say, the microwave syndrome. They want things in 3 to 5 minutes. Ding, and that's what they wanted. And they love this simplicity. They love this convenience. What the Heavenly Father is saying, how long ye simple ones will you love simplicity? How long are you going to not heed wisdom? How long are you going to not heed and hear the Heavenly Father's word, his voice? How long are you going to ignore his wisdom? Verse 23 says, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. He says, turn you at my reproof, correction, instruction, turn. The Heavenly Father is saying, turn at my correction and my instruction. And behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, and I will make known my words unto you. I will make known, I will show you what I am speaking about in my word, is what the Heavenly Father is saying. But 2/3 of our people, they reject this wisdom and they don't like it. But this wisdom is a lifesaver. Now, let's jump to Proverbs chapter 7, verse 8. Salakia, chapter 8, verse 1 of Proverbs. It says, doeth not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice? See, it's asking a question. If you refer back to Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20, wisdom is crying in the streets. She uttereth her voice in the streets, in the chief places of concourse, in the gates, the entrance of these places. It says here, doth not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice? It's asking that question. Yes, wisdom is crying, and understanding is putting forth her voice. Slakia. She standeth in the top of the high places by the way, in the places of the paths. As I said before, she is crying out. Wisdom is crying out. This is the Heavenly Father's voice, crying out. Standing in the top of the high places, by the ways that you walk, in the places of the paths. This wisdom is right here. The Heavenly Father's voice is right there in your face, right there in your path. So you can't say that you didn't hear it, or you can't not hear it. This word is going out around the four corners of the earth. The vibration of truth and righteousness is being pushed around the four corners, and it's going to continue to be pushed everlasting. Again, she standeth in the top of the high places, by the way, in the places of the paths. She crieth at the gates, at the entry of the city, at the coming in at the door. See, wisdom is right there. She's crying in the chief places of concourse, at the gates, in the ways, in the pathways of 2/3 of our people. They walk around when they're going, like I said before, when they're going to the stores, when they're going to their markets, and the flea markets, and department stores, and different things of the sort like that. They're going to hear the brothers of the Lord, the men of the Lord that the Heavenly Father set up, speaking for this truth. Week in and week out, day in and day out, on the internet. Wisdom is crying. Give heed and listen. Verse 4, it says, unto you men I call, and my voice is to the sons of men. See, you men, this wisdom, the Heavenly Father is calling out to the men to stand up and be men. That is who he's calling to. His voice is to the sons of men. The Heavenly Father is looking for 144,000 men that's going to stand up and bring forth His truth in sincerity and boldness. But this wisdom is also for 2/3 of our people. The Heavenly Father's voice, because He is saying through His wisdom, through the men of the Lord, turn back to me. Listen to my instruction, and I will lead you and guide you. But 2/3 of our people, they ignore this. They don't care. So they're going to have to learn the hard way. Verse 5, it says, O ye simple, understand wisdom, and ye fools, be of an understanding heart. See, 2/3 of our people are simple and they are fools. So the Heavenly Father is saying, understand wisdom, O ye simple, and ye fools, which 2/3 of our people are very foolish. The Heavenly Father is asking them to be of an understanding heart, open their mind up, give heed, take heed, and hear His words. That's what the Heavenly Father is saying. Be of an understanding heart. Verse 6, hear, for I will speak of excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things. The Heavenly Father is saying, if you hear what I'm saying, I'm going to give you right things. I'm going to speak unto you excellent things. Having righteousness within our inward parts, having new bodies, having the laws put in our inward parts, never ever sinning or going off according to the Heavenly Father's word ever again. Spiritual power, long life, eternal, everlasting life. The kingdom, actually living in a world where everything is actually healthy and good for you, as the Heavenly Father intended for it to be. This is the excellent things that the Heavenly Father is speaking of, His truth, His wisdom. And these things are right things, good things. This wisdom. Verse 7, this is, for my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips. See, the Heavenly Father's mouth, His word, His wisdom is going to speak truth. And wickedness is an abomination to His lips, meaning there ain't no lies and no guile in His wisdom. It's straight up. It's uncut. Straight to the point. Verse 7 again, for my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips. All the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing forward or perverse in them. See, all the words of the Heavenly Father's mouth is in righteousness. There is nothing forward or perverse in them. Nothing wrong or erring or perverted or twisted in the Heavenly Father's words, in His mouth. All truth comes from Him. Wisdom. Verse 9, this says, they are all plain to him that understandeth, and right to them that find knowledge. See, the Heavenly Father's words is plain unto them that have the understanding to understand His word, to get it, to know what the Heavenly Father is talking about, and it is right to them that find knowledge.